Hello. We're here today to tell you about a website. It's called www.pluggedin.com. Here's the deal. My mom doesn't let me see movies because she goes and reviews it on www.pluggedin.com. So the thing is that I've realized
we're making this
because,
for all of you.
Because I still see the movie.
That's not true.
Yeah, I do.
No, it's not.
Yeah, eventually I see these movies. Plugged In defines over-exaggeration.
The movie we're going to touch on today is Silver Linings Playbook. MPA AAA rating is R. And
R for restricted.
Yes. And the genre is drama, comedy, romance. Okay, so the director is obviously David O. Russell, the cast Bradley Cooper, and Jennifer Lawrence. I love Jennifer Lawrence. The summary, the plot. Basically, it's two crazy people, and they find love in a hopeless place.
If you already haven't seen this movie, it's been 4 months.
Oh yeah, and if you haven't seen it already, you're kind of a loser. We're just going to delve right into this now. I think, obviously, we're not going to tell the end, because it's a very awesome movie. Plugged In reviews are notorious for over-exaggeration, bad grammar, bad word choice.
And putting in things that aren't even necessary
in that section, or have to do anything with that section, because this movie really shouldn't have been R. I mean, swearing, obviously, if you have more than one F word, it's going to be R.
Right.
But this is where we're going to get into the fun part, the sexual content and the violent content. I personally, I love this.
It's getting soggy.
Okay. That's her oatmeal, by the way. It's getting soggy. Okay, sexual content. As you can see, before we did this, we prepared lots of markups on it. In the flashback.
Oh, the flashback
Okay, there
scene.
might be...
So let's get right into the flashback scene.
On the flashback scene, Pat follows a trail of clothes to his bathroom, and we do see the trail of clothes, but Nikki nude. Okay, Nikki's his ex-wife that's in the shower with the history teacher. Nude from the rear, standing in the shower. It was like one of those things where it's like it blurs out. Was it one of those shower things?
Yeah.
No? I think it was.
No, a little bit.
It was like a little blur.
It's like it censors itself.
Yeah.
To the next sentence.
Of course they don't put that in there. That's censored. And, as he comes closer, we see that a naked man is in there with her, giving her oral sex. Okay, now hold
don't
up.
let that word throw you off.
Don't let that word. Okay, yeah, we don't see a
the
naked
man
naked. We see a man chest up.
We see a man standing up in a shower.
He could
have been massaging her feet for all we know.
And we don't even see below his waist, so he could have been wearing
We don't even
underwear,
see below his
bathing
chest.
Suit. Okay, so he's not naked. He has a shirt on.
This entire scene is in
the trailer.
Silver Linings Playbook trailer.
trailer.
All audiences.
So we're
gonna run this trailer right now.
Doc, I have one incident. I come home from work, I see my wife's in the shower. I pull the curtain back. So yeah, I stop.
Okay.
Okay, now we're back. Okay, so then we go down to the next paragraph. Tiffany's a dancer, and she strips off her shirt after she and Pat have been doing some practicing together. We see her back. Okay, now hold up.
That sentence has so many assumptions packed into it. I don't even know how to start.
This is the sentence that really threw me off, and another one in the violent content. But Tiffany, okay, yeah, she's a dancer, true, and she strips off her top. Okay, hold up. This is in the trailer, too. This is in the trailer, along with the shower scene.
We're going to show you this really fast, too.
Okay. Friend, let me tell you gotta pay.
Okay, did you just see that right there?
It's not like they were dancing, and then all of a sudden she felt the need to just, like, take her shirt off in front of him.
It's over. She goes into the doorway of her closet, turns her back, so you can't really see her front, and she takes her shirt off like a normal person. She doesn't strip it off. Like, the dancers, they dance provocatively. They have revealing stuff. Okay.
Which isn't true.
Okay.
Read the sentence.
During a competition, Tiffany's crotch smushes. Smushes?
It doesn't smush!
It kind of smushes, but I don't know why they use the word smush.
More like knocked him over.
They use weird words. Okay, smushes, that's a weird word. Against Pat's face and head. Okay, face and head. Isn't that the same thing?
Here's your face, here's your head.
It's the same thing, honestly. And then, a scene intended to be more embarrassing than titillating. I don't even know what titillating is.
Why do they have to use a word like titillating?
Like, and then she becomes extraordinarily promiscuous. I highlighted promiscuous because that's another weird word. Promiscuous. It's not like she's like promiscuous the whole movie. She
wasn't even promiscuous.
She wasn't
at all
even
during
promiscuous.
the movie.
She was just talking about a flashback.
So how did you lose your job?
I'm having sex with everybody in the office.
Everybody?
I was very depressed after Tommy died.
We don't have to talk about it.
Thanks.
How many were there?
Pat asks her to describe those relationships in detail. He doesn't say, "Hey, can you describe that for me in detail?" No. Okay.
And she doesn't describe for him in detail.
And it says she obliges. Obliges? I don't know.
Obliges.
Yeah. She doesn't say it in detail.
She
She
just
tells what
confirms.
happened. She confirms and adds a couple facts to it. She doesn't go in detail to it. Okay, now violent content. I could read you the whole violent content section. I can go over it. I'm just going to skip to the end. At the end it says, yes, brace yourselves. They did put this in the violence content. Pat throws a book through the window.
Oh!
Oh!
Hide your kids.
Yeah. Right after that, the very last sentence is, Tiffany slaps Pat. Yeah.
Oh!
Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
That was violent.
Yeah, that was violent. So, I don't know why I put that in there. I mean, come on, guys. Crude or profane language. Okay,
we don't even have to go through this.
Because it's true. There's a lot
of bad language in this movie.
I'll be the first to admit it, but
that's why the movies are.
We're going to give my conclusion to this movie. I'm just going to throw all this out of the way. My conclusion to this movie. This movie is one of the hands down greatest movies I think I've ever seen. I personally loved it. I've seen it 4 times. It was PG-13. You know, teenagers would have been hitting it up with.
Just a great movie.
Yeah, it is fun.
Don't stop your kids from seeing this because you're reading this review.
Yeah,
and
you need to check more straight.
And I'd like to personally thank PluggedIn.com for almost not allowing me to see this fantastic movie. Thank you.
Movie. It's up for 8 nominations. Hope you like this. If you like it, we'll keep doing more. Give us some movie suggestions to look up on, and we'll do them. So, comment, like, dislike.
If you want to.
We're stupid.
This is America. You have the freedom of speech, freedom of expression.
You can dislike.
If you don't like this movie, just click the dislike button.
No, not if you don't like this movie. If you
don't like this video,
movie, you shouldn't even have clicked this link. Okay.
If you don't like this video, just click.